We have been exploring the urban environment through an innovative lens, drawing from culture, geography, and oceanography. We come to you from the future to share what we found in the abstract notion of cyberspace through retransmission, revolution, and communication. Since the Southern Hemisphere is currently experiencing unprecedented occurrences of algal drift, I've been watching and listening to the ocean for most of my life. More recently, I've listened closer with a hydrophone, hoping to detect the strains of cyberspace. The water that drains from the spine of our city into the Yarra River takes traces of the cyber future from the district. I want to understand what a flood of static into the ocean means. Is that what's drawing the algal blooms into Port Phillip Bay? Reflecting on Steve Ment's writing on the Blue Humanities, I understand we should rename the Earth Ocean. In referencing science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke, he suggests we use the alienating pressure of the deep ocean to strain stories and rewrite narratives. What are the new questions that we will explore through the other-than-human and aquatic life? What can we humans learn from other-than-human life forms? Listening to the water in Port Phillip Bay, I hear a Chinese language radio program. I hear the industrial sounds of our urban harbour. I hear other-than-human life forms, zooplankton and small fish that occupy the shallows under the pier. I hear the water. Steve Ment suggests the ocean is where human history can be told through multiple estrangements rather than progressive settlements. Perhaps we should plunge into uncertainty, movement and dissolution. He implores us to join him in identifying currents of the present that flow from our situated location, an island in the middle of the Pacific, Southern and Indian Oceans, to you in Berlin, with the Spree draining to the ocean. How do we relate to the ocean? How do we relate to each other? How do we change the order of the elements around us to alter and transform our current trajectory? How can we use the narratives of the ocean to innovate? Through the awe and wonder of the blue glow of the nomadic algal drift on the crashing waves, my mind is cast to a flow of ideas, a flow of communication, the flow of the other than human that occupy the oceans.
Welcome to our speculative fabulation of cyberspace here in Melbourne. Cyberspace interpreted as revolution. The revolution I'm referring to is the exploration of new possibilities that sit outside of what we already know. Possible radical alternatives that stretch far over the horizon of the world as we understand it today. A movement away from capitalist neoliberal ideologies. A complete movement away from established patterns of thought and paradigms that exist already. In this space, we may find a way out of the Anthropocene and step into a space that embraces positive and creative ethical models of living for all life forms, including a rat. This space could be conceptualized in multiple ways. For now, let us think of this space as a temporary autonomous zone. It's an idea coined by Hakim Bey based on the notion of pirate utopias of the 18th century. As he describes as an uprising which does not engage directly with the state. A guerrilla operation which liberates an area of land, of time, of imagination, and then dissolves itself to reform elsewhere, elsewhen, before the state can crush it. To the cyber revolution. Yes.
This is Susan Alpha 4, Final Responder, mtDNA Project Humanity from NAM Melbourne, November 28, 2034. This is my final transmission. Confirming I've successfully infiltrated the NAM Melbourne cyber zone, and I confirm that Global 1 planetary government have deactivated the district. All static is now unlawful. It's a military zone. So our cyber collaborators have been extinguished or removed. The whole district has been destroyed. It's dark. It's desolate here now. But I managed to find a way to transmit. I've searched everywhere for our comrades. They're gone. I'm sorry. But good news. I found the basement from the old campus building. It's still here. The sub-audible hum chamber is intact. The government didn't find it when they destroyed the cyber district. Our comrades successfully prepared a sub-audible hum chamber for deployment, ready for the activating component, the Megascope Cultural Crystal. I confirm that I will execute our final plan. I have the final component. The crystal has been gifted to us by ancestors and spirits of all peoples across the planet and has been kept safe via our global underground networks through transhuman data transmission. When I engage this crystal into the Megascope, it will begin transmission through oral distortion. I confirm I have tested this crystal. It's fully functional to our original specifications and function. This will emit sound vibrations that will not harm humans, but will mutate the human mitochondrial DNA, the DNA we get from our mothers. The result will be that all humans in the future will possess all colors. It won't save us, my friends, but it will save our children's children. When all humans feel safe and embrace all cultural knowledge, humans will become artists, and with our thoughts, we'll make the new world. Meaningful exchange and respectful relationships will grow and prosper between nations. Humankind will survive. We will be free. End transmission.